topic 10, we are going to analyze data. So we have several things here that we need to revise. We have mode, median and mean, and we also have the range and the interquartile range. Okay, so let's look at the first one, the mode. So how do you remember mode? Mode sounds like most, the number that you can see the most. So in this data here, the number that I can see the most is 4. So the mode equals 4. In these numbers here, 2, 7, 3, 2, 5, 8, 3, the mode, or the number that I can see the most, I can see 2 times, and I can see 3 2 times. So there's 2 modes here. The mode is 2 and 3. The next one is called the median. Median sounds like middle. The M and the D is very similar. Median, middle. Okay? So we have to, first we have to put the numbers in order from smallest to biggest. If you don't do this, your median will be wrong. Okay? So first you have to put your numbers from smallest to biggest, and then you have to find the middle number. Okay? So if I start here, 1 and 12, then I go next, 4, 9, 8. So the middle number is 7. Median is 7. Now let's look at these numbers here. If I cross from here to here, now we have 2 numbers here in the middle. We have 5 and we have 7. We cannot have 2 medians, so we have to find the middle of these 2 numbers. Okay? The middle of 5 and 7 is 6. So the median equals 6. Now there is one way to find the middle of these 2 numbers. If you do 5 plus 7 and then divide by 2, you will find the middle. So 5 plus 7 is 12. Divide by 2 equals 6. So 6 is the middle number. Okay. The next one is mean. And for mean, you just have to remember how to do it. So mean. We have some numbers here. To find the mean, we have to add all the numbers together and then divide it by how many numbers we have. Okay? So we're going to add all these numbers, 1 plus 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 7 plus 8 plus 9 plus 9, and then divide it by how many numbers do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We have 8 numbers, so we divide it by 8. Okay? 1 plus 1 plus 9 equals 40. 40 divided by 8 equals 5. So mean is 5. Now next we have the range. The range is quite easy. The range of numbers, we have to do the biggest number minus the smallest number. 9 is the biggest, 2 is the smallest. 9 minus 2 equals 7. The range equals 7. And the last one, a little bit more difficult. We have the interquartile range. Okay, so how do we find the interquartile range? First, we have to find the median, the middle. Okay, so if I do this, I can see my middle is 8. This is my median. Now I'm going to look at these numbers and these numbers. I'm not going to look at my median. I'm going to hide my median. Okay? So we have these numbers on the left and these numbers on the right. So with these numbers on the left, I have to find the middle number of these numbers. Okay? So if I cross this one out, cross this, and cross this, the middle of these numbers is 4. This is called the lower quartile because it's like a quarter. Quarter, half, quarter. Okay, so the lower quartile is 4. And now with these numbers, I'm going to find the middle number again. So I cross this one, cross this and this. The middle number is 10. Upper quartile is 10. How do I find the interquartile range? I do 10 minus 4. This is wrong. 10 minus 4 equals 6. 10 minus 4 equals 6. Okay, let's look at question 1. Calculate the mode. So which number do I see the most? I can see 3 the most. So the mode equals 3. Question 2. You can have more than one median, true or false. Now if you remember in this question here, we got 2 numbers in the middle. But still we have to find the middle of those 2 numbers. So we still only have one median. You cannot have more than one median. So this is false. Question 3. The number of ringtones that 14 students have on their cell phones is, and we have these numbers here. Which of the following statements is not supported by this data? Okay. The first one, A. An outlier of the data is 28 ringtones. So outlier means a number that is very different from the other numbers, is way out, way out. So if we look at all these numbers, there is one outlier. This number is an outlier because all these are 2, 3, 8, 6, 4, and then we have 28. 28 is very different. So the outlier is 28. So this is true. B. The range of this data is 27. How do we find the range? Biggest minus smallest. So 28 minus smallest is 1. So 28 minus 1 equals 27. True. C. The median of the data is 4 ringtones. Median means middle. So we have to first put the numbers in order from smallest to biggest. Okay, so the smallest number is 1, then we have 2, 2, 2, 3 and 3, 4 and 4, 5, 6 and 6, 8 and 8, 28. Okay, how do we find the middle? Let's cross from both sides. Here and here. Here and here. Here and here. Here and here. And here. So now we have 2 numbers in the middle. The middle of 4 and 4 is still 4. So the median is 4. True. The mode of the data is 3 ringtones. Which number can I see the most? I can see 2 the most. So 2 is the mode. This is not correct. So the question is asking which of the statements is not supported or is not true. The answer is D. Okay. Next question 4. Which is usually affected the most if there is an outlier in a data set? So if if we think about a mean, median and mode, the mean, if you remember how to do mean, the mean we would have to add all the numbers together. So it would count all the numbers, even the outlier. Okay? The mode would only look at which number you can see the most. If we have one number here that's 42, it does not affect the mode. The mode only looks at the number you can see the most. The median also only looks at the middle number. So if this was 78, we don't look at this number. We still only look at the middle number. Okay? So only the mean uses all the numbers. Okay? So mean is the answer. Because if you have an outlier, a very big or very small number, it would be included in the mean. So the mean would get affected. Question 5. Find the interquartile range for the dataset. Okay, so first we have to put them from smallest to biggest. If I check here, it's already in smallest to biggest. Okay, now we have to find the middle here, the median. So this is the middle. Okay, now we have to find the middle of these numbers. Cross 1, cross 1. We have two numbers here. How do we find the middle of 24 and 31? 24 plus 31 divided by 2 equals 27.5. Same with these numbers here. I need to find the middle of these four numbers. Cross, cross. Now we have two numbers. The middle of 38 and 39. 38 plus 39 divided by 2 equals 38.5. Now the interquartile range is this number minus this number. 38.5 minus 27.5 equals 11. That's our answer. And this is question 6. A student received the following grades on his tests. 87, 95, 76 and 88. So he did 4 tests. He wants an 85 or better overall. This is the same as the mean. He wants an average or mean of 85. What is the minimum grade or the lowest mark that he should get on his last test in order to achieve this average, in order to achieve 85? So he's going to do one more test. So let's do the formula for mean. We have to do all these numbers. 87 plus 95 plus 76 plus 88, and plus he's going to do one more test, but we don't know what mark he needs. Okay, divide it by how many numbers? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 numbers, so divide by 5. And he wants a mean of at least 85. He wants a mean of at least 85, so equals 85. Okay, now we're solving equations here. We need to find x. Because this is divide by 5. This is divide by 5, so let's times 5 on both sides. Divide 5 and times 5 cancels, so we have equals 85 times by 5, 425. Let's simplify this. 87 plus 95 plus 76 plus 88 equals 346. plus x equals 425. Now we have to minus, this is plus 346, so we have to minus 346. X equals 425 minus 346 equals 79. So the student needs 79 for his last test to make his mean 85.